Oh my god, I can edit stuff! Hello and welcome to another late night review. And tonight we're going to do something a little different again. We are actually going to compare Takara Wheeljack with the American repaint of DeadEnd. So, let's get going. Alright, first off, my friend Jason has gotten the toys for me, and he even went in to hand paint some of the the Wheeljack toy for me, and he had all the stickers for me because God knows I would just put everything crooked and just it'd be awful. So yeah, so he added some paint. So I'm gonna explain this because your toy probably won't look exactly like mine because he did that because he's awesome. So I added some paint here, and he added paint to the sword, and also here's his little micron. I think they're called microns. I just call them minicons because I grew up with the Armada and blah blah blah. But yeah, but here's Oji, which was supposed to be WJ for Wheeljack. That's what his name's supposed to be. But I just call him Screwy because he has little screw hands. So yeah, we'll get back to him later. But so let's compare the robot modes together first. First off, just the mold. There is this right here is soft plastic, and on his little knee spikes, those are also soft plastic. They're moldable. While on DeadEnd, they are quite hard. They do not flex at all. Same thing with here. Nope, flexing at all. So there's that. And Wheeljack's light piping with his eyes doesn't work nearly as good as DeadEnd's. I think it's partially because he has a gaping hole of light piping, which is awesome in the light. And then he also he had to apply the stickers with him because I guess I don't know, that's how they came in. He just giant neonness of awesomeness. I didn't have to add anything to him, or Jason didn't have to add anything to him or whatnot. And I'm trying to think of anything else. That's pretty much for robot mode. That is, I guess with the and there's also painted on. See, there's some painted on green there too. That's not part of the red. But I guess the American Wheeljack is like a different shade of white. He's either more cool or more warm of a white, which who's really gonna notice that? I'm an art major, and I'm not really gonna compare. This one's a slightly more cooler of a white than compared to its cousin on the east. Not really gonna do that, cause I want more of like, yeah, toy. I wasn't very into this, but yeah. So that's pretty much all what's different with them in robot mode. And so before I change them, I want to talk about Oji here, which I should start calling Screwy. He is also hand painted as well. Pretty much everything on him is hand painted. He did also come with stickers, which we didn't put on because we didn't feel like it. But this is what he would look like with his stickers on. And you can see it's very hard to see where any of his features are compared to this. So I'm very happy for that. I am super happy that he painted it. And yeah, and then you can also see Wheeljack here. He's all naked and stuff, and whatnot. So that's the only reason I picked the box. Like, you guys can see that. And so here's what he has: movable arms, movable arms, and then his legs kind of move, so you can do that. And here's his sword for his back. So how you transform him is really easy. You're gonna look that, put his arms up, and then kind of twist, and then boom, he is in giant hilt mode. And this is why I didn't transform him right away. Stick him right there. Come on, Screwy. There we go. And bam. some people think it's a little overkill for this, but like for some reason I think it totally goes with Wheeljack's personality, where he's just like, I have a giant sword and I'm going to kill you with it. I mean, like, even if he didn't have this like samurai thing, in Prime, I feel like G1 version of Wheeljack would still be like, I'm gonna make a giant sword, so then people can whack each other with it, and it will be glorious. So yeah, so I don't think I still think it's pretty cool. And he also has a jewel. I guess some of the other different minicons have also the same kind of like a different shape of jewel on them. I think Magnus has like a circle on it, and so on and so forth. I'm not really sure what that signifies. I know Jason told me, but I forgot. I don't know why Jason isn't doing these, because he would do a lot better. But then you can also see them with their swords, so that looks cool. He has two swords, and this is DeadEnd, so it's just green. It's not painted, but still it's good. Alright, and now for the transformation. Boop, there, so you can see it better. Da, da, da. Let's start with his legs. Bum, 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 doing splits. This is an important part because I kept forgetting this part, but you have to have his hands kind of folded in this way, or else he will not fit together. So just a note. Now back to the lovely music. Why do you do this? Why do you do this? This is always the tricky part, getting his arms to stick in place, because he likes to be a jerk. Jerkity jerk, 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 jerkity jerk, 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 jerk. Oh, almost got it. Just gotta squeeze it together. Oh, looks like come on. And pop it in. Pop it in. Why are you not popping in, huh? Oh, this is arm. That's what I said. Like, I made a mistake again. I don't know how it does that. Like, I know I told them, but if you're having problems with like popping it in, it's probably the hand. And there we go. Ta-da! And so yeah, there you go. Oh, here's Wheeljack in his car mode, and it's pretty sweet. You can either store his swords on the bottom, like so. Also, his swords are far more squishier than DeadEnd's. His is far stiffer. And then there you go. You can store them right there. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Or you can, good, I didn't lose it. Or you can store them, here we go. Right there. So then, he will come after you and kill you with his lovely ramming swords. And if you're wondering where OG goes, more screwy, he can go right there. He can go right. Oh, here we are. He can go like that. So, really, who would mess with this kind of guy at work? Not only can he skewer you right here, but if he misses and you topple up, you get skewered right there. So, I think that's a little bit overkill. I do believe. But that's what we love about him. It's the overkill. And also, if you don't want to store him there, you can also store him like this, which that's kind of silly. But yeah, DeadEnd's pretty much the same. He's, whoever I have complaints about Wheeljack, the same as his, but all his wheels, like he's very, you can't see that, but he rolls very well. Should have thought that out. And I really like the toy. I think they're super fun, and the articulate here. He has very good. They have very good articulation with the shoulders and elbow joints, and they have really good wrist articulation too. And both their heads move from side to side and go up and down. So, and then they have really good leg motion too. And then they don't have much. Ankle, but it's just enough to get them to do cool moves. I already had them fighting and stuff, and it's pretty epic. And I'm trying to think else I could say about these toys, but I say you should definitely buy. Even though this is a repaint, he's good enough to be on his own. You should probably buy both these toys. I mean, you don't have to buy the Takara version of Wheeljack. You can just get normal American Wheeljack, and you'll still have fun with these toys. I highly recommend them. And if you have a friend who is really good at putting on stickers and is painting really good, you should also have them do all this work for you, because if you're like me, you will probably ruin it. You'll be like, oh God, why? And slowly hate yourself till you die. But that's just me. And hopefully you're not me, because then you would be doing a lot better review than I would. So, yeah. That's all I have to really say about these toys. I mean, they're fun, and I like having OG, like when I like having Screwy when I don't have anywhere to put him. I like to have him sit on right here. It's on Wheeljack, but Wheeljack's in car mode. But I like to sit him right there on top of Wheeljack's shoulders and be like, la la la, I'm on your shoulders. And apparently, I was looking on TF Wiki that OG speaks in, I guess in the Japanese version, Wheeljack speaks in a samurai type tone, and so does Screwy here. And I guess he has a thing for bad puns too. I guess the little microns. If you ever seen the TF animated one, the Japanese version, they have this strange family that constantly talks about the new products, like the video games and the toys and how awesome they are, and it's kind of creepy to me. But I'm guessing that's what the minicon guys here are for. They're like in between mini shows of the show to do stuff. And yeah, so I give these toys 5 out of 5 if that means anything. So get these toys as soon as you can, because they're awesome. Alright, well, that's all for tonight, kids. Have a good night, and buy these toys. Night! Oh, the possibilities I have!